Hi and welcome to this week's episode of Magoos Corner. I'm your host Trevor Green, joined by
Tommy Javor.
Tommy Javor. Very, very nice to have you on board, mate. Thank you very much.
Big bucket list chick for me.
Oh, there's been a few buckets going around in the past week.
Not at my club, mate.
No, not at any club.
Not at Rosewater.
Oh, no. It's just yeah, we've got yo-yos, up and down, up and down. So having a look at where we sit at the moment for Division 2, Modbury, 11 wins, 1 loss.
Yeah,
on top.
team to beat, you'd say, at both divisions.
Old Iggy's 10 and 2, sharing that with Sacred Heart at the moment. Only separated by percentage at the moment. That's it.
Do you know what makes me a little moist and perhaps excited at the prospect?
Hell.
Modbury Old Iggy's. I reckon we're going to have an A and B grade doubleheader.
I don't disagree.
I don't watch every week, so I may have missed you saying that earlier in the year. But yeah, I reckon that's a big chance.
I do not disagree with you. I think Modbury are just flying along. It's the only thing that I can be negative about is their change rooms. That's it.
Modbury's change rooms?
Yep.
Is it still the tin shed down there?
I believe so.
At least it's big.
It is. Thank you. The change rooms are, yeah, that'd be only a negative. Foss Candom sitting in 4th with 8 and 4, just the game clear of Broadview. Smosh West Lakes in 6th position, 5 and 7, so they're travelling okay. I don't think they'll trouble that 5th spot, really. I don't believe.
Yeah, Portland haven't recovered from you leaving last year as coach?
The legacy lives on.
0 and 12.
0 and 12.
Oh, as in, oh my God, they're terrible.
They've got 6 more games to make me feel great.
Yeah.
Scotch on 3 and 9 in 8th with St Peter's. 2 and 10, and Portland 0 and 12, 193 in the positive there. So that's 12 games. Looking at the first game, Fossies took on Smosh West Lakes at Camden Oval, and in the end, Fossies 13-13-91 to Smosh West Lakes 3-7-25. Still quite a decent side. Smosh has put on the park on Saturday. Got to see the team sheet, but Fossey's doing quite well.
Yeah, great win there from Foss, sitting in 4th, having a good year. It's good to see Smosh sitting 6th in a sense that their A's are doing horribly, but someone like Connie Lelos is in the twos there has been playing some A grade, so at least they've got players going in and out, and there is certainly some structures.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll go through Smoshies with Davison with a couple. Lelos, as Tommy advised, getting 1. Crack, Davidson, Mason, Kurtzer. No. Oh, cha-ching. I thought that was Div 1. Oh, and May was the better players there for the Lions.
Do you want me to do Foss Camden?
Absolutely.
All right, Rustana's kicked 3. Tui, I think that's Jared Tooze's young son. Come through the Cornell Juniors with 3. High five over there from those two gentlemen. Flet kicked a couple. Better players, Grosser, Maitland, and Mitchie Molnar. Boy, that I used to coach. Fine young fella.
Oh, it'd be great to be a coach. I coached him. Look how good he's going.
He's in the twos.
He's in the twos.
Good junior though. Started an all-in brawl against Victoria.
Oh, as you should. As you should.
You're only going to have one brawl in your life.
Be with him. Next game, Old Iggy's and St Peter's out at Hunter Park. Old Iggy's again just motoring along. 19-13, 127 to St Peter's 5-4, 34.
Yeah, what you'd expect from 2nd versus 9th, isn't it, Trev?
Oh, yeah, you'd think so. You'd think so. Spocky's not doing too well this year. And Old Iggy's play by play, score by score, getting out to a nice start in the first quarter, 3 goals, 5-2, and then pretty much you just have a look at it from there. It was just no answer from St Peter's at all.
Yeah, they started asserting their dominance, much like that lady has in her conversation over there, and 12 goals to 1 in the second half says it all for Old Iggy's.
Yeah, I like them at the moment. They're probably the smoky for me in this grade. Trenorden for St Peter's kicked 2 with Kidman, Egerton and Valconen with Matsutiliadis, bang.
Wow,
Kidman, Matheson, Woodward, Belperio and Trenorden.
Beautifully done there, Trev. Depoy, of course, he features in the leading goal kickers. I think that moves him to 5th with 4. Reynolds kicked 3, Sinney and Tuza kicked 2 apiece, as did Valana and Turner. I guess they kicked a lot of goals. Depoy was, that's his brother, not the forward, Depoy. He was best with McCabe, Valana, Reynolds, Scanlon, and...
Go on.
Kaffa Holly. Kavix, there's an X in there, so I've missed that. Kafix Holly.
Kaffa.
Love it.
Bang. Oh, and Clemsy Oval, Gazer.
It's the power of one.
Took on Modbury. And as we said earlier, the premiers for 2016 kicked 15-9-99 to 7-8-50. Gazer weren't interested.
Not interested in putting their team sheet, their best players or goal kickers in.
I can't understand that.
Not good enough. What sticks out to me, like an old turd in a punch bowl, is the names in the Gazer B grade. I mean, for a team that's sort of dropped off a little bit in the A's, Shawnee McGregor leading their goal here. There's Ryan Clemaz, Ryan Vivian, both played plenty of A grade footy.
Yep.
That bloke with that massive name, never seen him before, but and Bousty as well. It's 3-4 names there I'd suggest that I would have thought would be in their senior team, especially some young legs like Ryan Vivian, when I think that could be their Achilles heel, but anyway, food for thought.
Ryan Vivian, his dad.
Jeff, maybe? Big fella?
Yes, nice man. Next one. Oh, don't know about this.
Okay.
Don't know about this one. I missed them because I missed Modbury's goal scorers, didn't I? Absolutely.
Did you move on when... but,
yeah,
I mean,
Davey kicked 5, Buckerfield again with 3, Richards and Reid, and the best players were Davey, Elliott and Vitnall. So I think Buckerfield's actually kicked quite a few this year. Need to go and have a look back over those for next week's games. Now next game, Sacred Heart, Travel to Port Reserve. It used to be one of the worst drives that you could do in amateur league, driving down Port Road, because they're just starting to go like this.
why did you go away?
Oh, you get toffee as you get down Port Road, you get sunburnt nostrils, but not anymore.
Is that the Big Fist?
That is the Big Fist. Gaylord, no, that's Gaylord, that's Pupsy's boy. But Portland, 25-15, Sacred Heart, Portland's 1 goal.
By the Big Fist?
By the Big Fist, who was unfortunately, he was meant to come on last week, but I was crook. So as we said, the Big Fist getting the goal. Gaylord, Darren Carter, a promising under 18 from last year. Big Matty Leonard, Fisty's brother, Webb and Matty Cole were the better players there for Portland.
For Sacred Heart, Domenico kicked 5. I assume that'd be Matty Domenico's brother, the State 23 captain, or former captain. Turton with 5, Grundy 4. Jay Juniper, that jumps out at me. I wonder if that's Jumpin' Jack back for a week, maybe on being school holidays or something like that anyway.
Bit of that going around at the moment, isn't
Yeah. Noel kicked 2, a host of singles, Clark Proud and Kitschke. I think that's Harry Kitschke, possibly son of Damien Kitschke. Possibly. Without having done my research, I do watch the show every week, love it.
4 views every week, just solid. Me, the producer.
My sister.
Hello.
Never give up.
Yep. So, no, it's always good to double click the mouse when you're watching the show. So, next game, Scotchard Collegians took on Broadview at home and going down by 2 points. So, 9-7-61 Broadview to Scotchy's 9-5-59.
Yeah, Broadview started well with 5 goals in the first quarter, and that was probably enough, 5 goals to 1. They were able to hang on despite being headed at 3/4 time.
It was much like our game, but we just let them kick more goals. We 5 goals to nothing at quarter time. Broadview, Pearson with 3, Carter with 2, Pierce, Eastwood and a couple of other blokes chipping in to kick 1 with Hill, Carter and Pearson as the better players.
Yes, B Flower kicked 4 for Scotch, Freeman kicked 2 as did Mansfield. Flower was adjudged their best, along with, there's a dot on my computer, Sayers and Freeman.
And now let's have a look at what's happening next week, and I'll let you go through the goal scorers there.
Well, yeah, a bit of a nice little segue there. Shawnee McGregor, 37 goals from Gazer. Again, surprised to see his name there. If he's kicked 37 in the reserves, a bit like you'd said with Strato from Paynham last year, maybe he deserves a fly down on me too. Yeah. But maybe a shot up forward, or
you would have thought
someone that could play centre half, 4 centre half back, but could be work. Actually, I won't say what he does for a living, but. Yeah, so anyway, Turton from Sacred Heart 32, up his clacker. Domenico with his 5 on the weekend, got 28 now. And Knightley 26, Depoy from Old Iggy's 24.
His name, even last year, Depoy was spoken of very regularly. Not a bad player, actually.
Yeah, that Depoy is a good boy.
Now, round 13. Broadview and Sacred Heart at Broadview Oval.
I need to get the ladder up.
You need to get the ladder up.
Broadview and Sacred Heart. There's only one team you can tip that. Sacred Heart sitting 3rd, 10-2.
I'm going to go with the home side this week as a roughie. St Peter's and Portland at Caterer Oval.
Do you think Weed will have much impact? I mean, he coaches the senior team. And, he'll be around the track, so...
Yeah, just... I can't. It really wants to come in. I can't do it. St Peter's and Portland at Caterer Oval.
St Peter's.
St Peter's.
It's 9th versus 10th.
I don't know.
You serious?
I'm gonna say Portland are from away, and I'm just going to say it that they're just going to go. They're going to go there, and St Peter's will win. Modbury's and Old Ignatians at Modbury. This is going to be a cracking game.
We call this game of the round on my show.
Oh, game of the round.
Game of the round.
I call it the good one.
Yeah, it's cracking.
I like Modbury at home, purely because it's at home.
Question without notice, and I have a rule on my show, you don't do that, but was the game that Modbury lost this year to Old Ignatians, or was it to someone else?
I believe it was, actually.
Yeah, okay, well they'll be hungry for revenge, and they should get it. The Hawks will swoop in and get a win over East.
Scotch Old Collegians and Foss Camden at Scotch College. The Pickets.
So, Scotch and Foss, is it? Yeah, Foss in 4th, 8 and 4.
I like Foss. And the last game of the round, Smosh, West Lakes and Gaze are down at the Den.
Last chance saloon for these two teams. The loser won't be playing finals this year. I think Smosh are going to be a habit of, they're probably going to stack their B grade. They did it with their Ds last year. So, yeah, no, Smosh will win.
Stack them with what?
Their C grade.
Yeah, that's it. The C grade and D grade. No, have they got a D grade this year? No, I believe so. The C grade's always been quite good.
No,
yeah, recruited well on the ones. So once again, for me, I'm going to go with. I'm actually going to go for Gazer away this week. So again, thank you for your time. It's been fantastic.
Me?
Yeah, I know, you. We thank the Portland Hotel for their hospitality and the live studio audience, and make sure you subscribe to the SA Footballer magazine. We'll catch you again next week.